The world is full of strange places where the inexplicable seems to be invited. Hotels haunted with mysterious geological formations. Certain places arouse fascination and perplexity. Scientists are trying to elucidate many mysteries, but there are still any explanation. Prepare to explore these enigmatic destinations, which continue to intrigue humanity. Let's go. Banff Springs Hotel, Canada. What is hidden behind the mysteries of the Banff Springs Hotel in Canada? This old hotel, popular with lovers of paranormal phenomena, has a fascinating history. From its construction, mysterious room stories circulated, evoking an invisible room that no one had ever seen. It was only after a fire that it was discovered, thus confirming the legends. However, strange events did not stop there. Residents have reported confusing appearances, including that of a groom called Sam, which, disturbing, has died for more than 40 years. This place, imbued with a supernatural atmosphere, continues to attract the curious, leaving an aura of mystery around its corridors. The stories surrounding the Banff Springs Hotel underline how some places can be loaded with puzzles, defying our understanding. Uluru, Australia. The Uluru site, in Australia, is a place venerated by local residents, considered the last home of the creators of the world. This gigantic sandstone monolith attracts visitors to its impressive beauty. About 6 million years old, Uluru is so colossal that it crushes other famous monuments, such as the Eiffel Tower or the pyramids of Egypt. What really intrigues is its isolation in a flat landscape, without a source of visible origin. He seems as if he had emerged directly from the ground, fueling legends according to which deities would have shaped this masterpiece at the dawn of time. Visitors, fascinated by its history and mystery, often find this destination imbued with a spiritual aura. Thus, Uluru remains a strong cultural symbol, while arousing questions about its origin and its meaning in the collective imagination. Bran Castle, Transylvania, Romania. The Château de Bran, in Transylvania, is famous for its association with the myth of vampires. A place steeped in history, it is often recognized as the legendary home of Dracula, a character inspired by Vlad Tepes, a voivode of Wallachia. Although the castle is not directly linked to Bram Stoker, its Gothic architecture and its mysterious atmosphere attract lovers of chills. Many rumors circulate on paranormal appearances and events in its corridors. Visitors, fascinated by its atmosphere, venture into its old rooms, often haunted by the shadow of its past. Despite its charm, the castle arouses a certain apprehension, reinforced by its tumultuous history. It has become an essential destination for those looking for thrills and ghost stories, combining historical pace and sinister legends. Who knows what secrets could still be hidden between its walls, the mysterious structures under the ice of Greenland. Under the thick layer of Greenland ice cream, intriguing structures could testify to an ancient civilization lost in time. About 2 miles of ice hide an incredible landscape of canyons, mountains, and sparkling lakes. Discovered in 2013, the largest canyon in the world, extending over 700 kilometers, was highlighted thanks to ice radars. The geological formations are so impressive that one might think that they come from a fantastic tale. Scientists assume that these structures could be the vestige of an advanced culture, but the truth remains elusive. While the subglacial lake extends over an area comparable to that of Rhode Island, the mysteries of this icy region continue to fascinate and intrigue, leaving the door open to speculation on what could still hide under the ice. The Twisted Forest. The Twisted Forest of Poland is an intriguing place, famous for its pines, which have a unique curvature at their base. These trees, aged about 80, seem to have been intentionally shaped to grow in this particular form. The reasons for this anomaly remain unclear, some maintaining that it was a culture method to make curved furniture. However, this explanation does not solve the mystery of the uniform direction in which the trees are bent. Other theories evoke natural events or human interventions, but no final explanation has been found. The twisted forest attracts curious and mysteries, offering a fascinating panorama that arouses wonder. Despite the many hypotheses, the truth behind this forest remains elusive, adding to its mystical aura and its appeal for the explorers. Gangarensum, Bhutan. Gangarensum is the highest mountain in the world. Although Mount Everest is the most renowned summit, Gangarensum, with its 7,570 meters, remains virgin of any ascent. The reasons for this ban are cultural and spiritual. The inhabitants consider the mountain as sacred, housing benevolent minds. Therefore, access to its summit is strictly prohibited. Rumors circulate on extraterrestrials, but reality is anchored in local spirituality. In addition, the absence of reliable relief services dissuades mountaineers. This mystery surrounds this giant, making it fascinating while preserving its integrity. The traditions and beliefs of the inhabitants add to the mystical aura of Gangarensum, making this mountain a symbol of respect for Bhutanese nature and culture. Who knows what this majestic mountain is still hiding? Coral Castle, Homestead, Florida. Coral Castle in Florida is a fascinating work, imbued with an emotional story. Built by Edward Leeds Calnin, this building was built after a heartache. His fiancée, Agnes, having abandoned her one day before their wedding, Edward, then 31 years old, decided to create this monument in his honor. Using archaic tools, he patiently carved and erected coral blocks, making a captivating structure that still intrigues today. The methods he used to move these heavy blocks are a mystery. Some theories advance supernatural explanations, while others evoke ancient knowledge in engineering. This site attracts not only architecture enthusiasts, but also those fascinated by the accounts of love and loss. Thus, Coral Castle remains a symbol of emotion and mystery, captivating all those who venture there. The Skirid Mountain Inn, Wales. The Skirid Mountain Inn in Wales is renowned as one of the oldest inns in the region, and its mysterious atmosphere leaves no one indifferent. Nestled near the village of Llanfihangel Crwconi, this inn is surrounded by legends and disturbing stories. Stories report historical use of the inn as a gathering place for supporters of the Welsh rebellion against King Henry IV, as well as summary executions. The reputation of this place is such that even archaeology has warned visitors against unexplained incidents. Strange events, such as mysterious disappearances, have been reported, leaving a feeling of discomfort. Despite its historical charm, an atmosphere of mystery envelops the Skirid Mountain Inn, attracting those who dare to venture there, but also encouraging prudence. Who knows what these ancient walls could reveal? The Devil's Bridge. The Devil's Bridge in Cromlau, Germany, is a fascinating place, famous for its singular architecture and mysterious legends. This bridge, although it may seem to be a simple structure, intrigued by its dark origins. Its construction, which dates back centuries, has aroused many speculations, some believing that it could be the result of a supernatural intervention. The perfect curvature of the bridge, forming an almost circular arc, adds to its charm. Many visitors come to admire this architectural wonder, but also to feel the enigmatic atmosphere that surrounds it. The stories of mysteries and folklore abound, fueling rumors that this bridge would be a meeting place for invisible forces. Thus, the Devil's Bridge continues to captivate curious minds, mixing beauty and mystery in an enchanting natural setting. Devil's Tower National Monument, Wyoming. This impressive monument, emerging from the Wyoming meadows, is a real geological spectacle. Formed from molten rocks that have solidified, this majestic site is the first national monument in the United States, established in 1906. Revered by indigenous populations, it is often associated with supernatural phenomena. The region attracts not only hikers, but also those in search of spiritual experiences, with traditional rituals still practiced today. Its unique silhouette and its distinctive columns arouse wonder, but what really intrigues are the stories of extraterrestrials visiting this sacred place. Although no concrete fact can support these claims, the mysterious aura of the Devil's Tower continues to captivate the imagination. This mixture of history, culture, and mystery makes this monument an essential place for adventurers and enthusiasts of the unexplored. Eternal Flame Falls, United States. The Eternal Flame Falls, located in the Chestnut Ridge Park in New York, seem to challenge logic. Imagine a place where a fire burns behind a waterfall without being turned off by water. This fascinating phenomenon is due to a natural gas pocket that emerges from underlying rocks. Although similar occurrences exist elsewhere, the particularity of this place lies in its unique situation. Hikers often come here to rekindle the flames when they go out, which led to its nickname Eternal. Despite the scientific explanations linked to the combustion of gas, the exact source of this gas remains a mystery. Some researchers suggest that ancient rocks, such as the shale, could be responsible for the release of this gas, but no conclusive evidence has been brought. Thus, this place embodies a curiosity which continues to captivate the spirits and to awaken the interest in the mysteries of nature. Stonehenge, England. Stonehenge is an emblematic monument that arouses many questions. These imposing stacked stones, erected during the Neolithic period, remain surrounded by mysteries. Archaeologists struggle to establish their exact age, with estimates varying constantly. Some believe that this place served as an astronomical observatory, aligned with celestial events like the solstices. Other theories evoke a spiritual role, suggesting that Stonehenge could be a portal towards other dimensions. The reasons for the construction of this colossal monument, whose stones weigh several tons, remain unclear. The logistical challenges of its erection fascinate researchers, as well as the techniques used by its builders. Despite centuries of speculation, Stonehenge continues to intrigue, giving way to imagination and fascination for these old buildings. This historical site testifies to an advanced civilization whose real intentions remain to be discovered. The Nazca lines, Peru. The lines of Nazca, Peru, arouse many questions. These gigantic geoglyphs, dating between 200 BC and 500 AD, represent various figures, ranging from animals to mysterious forms. The Nazcas, a prehistoric people, left these marks in the desert, but their goal remains obscure. Some researchers advance the idea that they were used for water-related rituals, while others suggest that they could represent constellations, revealing an advanced knowledge of astronomy. The complexity of these creations raises questions about the level of ingenuity of this civilization. In addition, some theories evoke a possible influence of a more advanced external culture. Despite the past centuries, the Nazca lines continue to fascinate and fuel debates among scientists and archaeology enthusiasts. They remain a mystery, testifying to a bygone era and human ingenuity. Easter Island, Polynesia. Easter Island is a place loaded with mysteries, surrounded by a fascinating story. This isolated island was colonized by Polynesians who have erected monumental statues, called moai, in homage to their ancestors. These statues, weighing up to 14 tons and measuring up to 13 feet high, testify to impressive know-how. However, the disappearance of the forest and the erosion of the soil led to the fall of this civilization. Scientists still question how these inhabitants were able to transport the heavy blocks of stone across the island. The reasons for the societal collapse remain enigmatic. Some suggest an overexploitation of resources. Beyond these statues, the island itself, with its volcanic landscapes, arouses wonder and intrigue, leaving a veil of mystery over its past and its decline. Highgate Cemetery, England. The Highgate Cemetery in England is renowned for one of the most haunted places in the country. With its millions of burials, it witnesses a macabre story, especially in the 19th century, when overcrowding prompted burials to extend beyond its limits, generating epidemics and an unbearable odor. At that time, many people were buried there, increasing the mystery surrounding this place. Many legends and ghost stories circulate, evoking a multitude of stray minds. The cemetery has also become an abandoned place after the Second World War, giving way to degradation. This mixture of history, mystery, and supernatural has made Highgate a fascinating site for those who are interested in paranormal phenomena, attracting curious and ghost hunters in search of adventure. These mysterious places, by their history and their legends, continue to captivate our imagination and feed our curiosity. Each of them, imbued with mystery and strangeness, awakens in us the desire to explore the unexplored. In the end, the real magic lies in the fact that there is still so many things that we do not understand.